Climate change is a recurring problem that man has faced for centuries and generations. Man's ability to survive and adapt to his surroundings has been largely attributed to his intelligence. The use of tools and the adaptation of caves and constructed shelters and habitats has evolved into complex areas of industry and advancement. Our ability to engineer our way around problems has been our greatest strength, and despite man's scientific and technological conquests, man is still governed and controlled by the power of the earth. In an ironic twist, it is the very industrial advancement that has solved so many of the world's problems that has now come back to cause major global problems of its own. The challenge ahead? Global warming. A symptom of the CO2 production of industry and agriculture has accelerated the warming of the earth and in turn has begun to melt the world's ice, posing a threat to the rising of sea levels and the encroachment of water onto coastal lands. Of all industry professionals, architects are hit with the problem of devising spatial solutions for the migration and mitigation of coastal and other areas in the firing line of encroaching sea levels. We begin with harvesting wave energy for sustainable means. The timing and rhythm of ocean waves are parameterized. The parameters are used to drive a definition and descript geometry for spatial planning. The main structure is based on cellular mitosis. Cells are divided along a path which is generated from the site constraints of space per volume and the topography of the land. The adaptable bucket roof structure is based on a NURBS plane with offsets for UV point coordinates. These act as branches which connect with the main stems and deliver water into water storage tanks below. The structure's rigidity, much like an umbrella, is controlled by a point of offset along the stem. The Voronoi tower is generated based on agricultural regions. Each region is defined and stacked according to efficient space-solving mathematics. The structure is populated around number count points and is able to grow vertically given cell size and random seed value. As all the elements from the definitions of scripted geometry come together in composition, the elemental forces inherent in driving each geometry emerge. The cliff is stabilized, the tower rises, and the ocean is infiltrated with geodesic cellular spatial volumes. The habitation of the extreme environment becomes possible, and oxygen can now be returned to the Earth.